Hello and welcome to a brand new video for a brand new Slimming World week. My name's Holly and I film what I eat in a week following the Slimming World food optimising plan. I have been at Target now for 4 weeks, so this is my 4th week at Target, and I lost a total of 8 stone to get to Target. So I'm quite new to the maintaining idea. So I am struggling a bit at the minute because I have, 6 months ago I bought a house which I'm trying to do up, ready to move in, and it's got to the stage where I'm just going straight there from work to work on it and then grabbing food when I can and trying to stick to plan when I can. So that's being quite difficult for me, but I am trying to burn extra calories in order to stick to my target and not put on weight. So follow me to see how that goes. I'm actually filming this on Saturday, so I'm going to insert Friday now. I had, I think I've spoke you through it though, I had my cooked breakfast on Friday morning, and then I had a salad? No, I had spaghetti bolognese for lunch on Friday because I did get it out the freezer to have Thursday night. And then I ended up not eating that because we were out. So I had some pasta with speedy bolognese, which had extra peppers and mushrooms and onions in, as well as the normal tomato and mince mixture. So I'll insert those here. Here is my breakfast. I have got mushrooms, eggs and beans. And then for my lunch, I am taking some pasta with some bolognese, which has I then almost forgot to film my dinner, so I'll insert a little clip of it nearly eaten. I had chilli for my tea, which I didn't add any extra speed because I was quite tired by the time I was cooking it. I haven't had time to, usually I prepare meals when I've got the time, so on Tuesdays and Thursdays I finish work early and I like to sit and prepare. I like to go in the kitchen and cook. So I'll cook dinner for that night and dinner for the following night, prepare my lunches, maybe some breakfast preparations as well, but I haven't been able to do any of that, so it's all a bit rushed. So I had chilli, which was corn mince and onions and a tin of kidney beans, a tin of baked beans and 2 tins of tomatoes, and that was between 4 people, and I cooked some rice as well. So it wasn't 100% food optimising, but it was free food rather than speed free. So I'll insert a little clip of that here. It's Saturday morning and this is my breakfast. I'm having mushrooms, beans and 2 eggs on 1 slice of wholemeal toast, which is my healthy extra B. It's Saturday lunch now and we are at Wetherspoons, and I've tried to make a healthy choice, but I'm not sure what's going to happen after I've eaten my lunch. We will have to see. I will show you what I'm having for lunch. Good morning, it's Sunday morning and I got up at 7 o'clock and went for a walk slash jog for about 50 minutes, and I covered 3.5 miles, so I feel really good about that because today I have lunch out where it'll be a long leisurely lunch in a pub, and so I won't be exercising so much today. I managed to get 20,000 steps in yesterday. I'm not sure whether I've told you that, but I'm quite impressed about that. And I've just cooked my breakfast. I'm having cookies and strawberries, and today I have put coconut essence in my cookie mixture, and I've got a big glass of orange squash as well. So here's my cookies and my strawberries and my big squash.
And that was it.
Good morning, it's now Monday morning. I didn't show you my dinner last night because it was off plan and I don't want to go into that. So brand new day this morning. I've put some cookies in the oven for my lunch. I didn't get a Asda delivery this week. I had so much on during the week trying to sort out the tiling in the new house, and then no time over the weekend to go and fetch anything, so I've got empty cupboards and fridges. So last night we went and picked up a tin of kidney beans to have for tonight's dinner. I can make another chilli for tonight, and I picked up one of those pasta boxes because we were in Tesco, the semi-dried tomato rather than sun-dried tomato, semi-dried tomato and feta pasta salad box, which I believe is 5 sins. I will look that up, and I'm not going to have any other sins today, so that can be my sins for today. And I also did my big shop last night, so Asda is coming tonight between 8 and 9, and then I will have food in that is on plan, so I don't have to keep eating out. But it's going to be another one of those weeks at the weekend. Obviously we've got a 4-day weekend this weekend because it's Easter, and obviously Easter is problematic for me too. But let's just take it day by day, I think, and see how that goes. So here's my cookies. I've got the lemon flavouring in this morning, and I have just looked up on the app that the pasta that I'm having for my lunch, and it's actually 9.5 sins. So I think I got that wrong, that it used to be 5 sins and now it's 9.5 sins. So I've got it, and that's what I'm having. I just won't have any other sins for the day anyway, apart from there's 1 sin in these cookies. Good morning, it is now Tuesday morning and I'm cooking my cookies again. I'm having cinnamon and vanilla flavour this morning, so please ignore my, I've lined my lips. I haven't put my lipstick on yet because that's something I do in the car. Anyway, last night I had chilli for my dinner, which I will insert here. And that was after, in the afternoon, I got very hungry. I had 2 hi-fi bars that were sat in my bag, which, because I'd had my cookies for my breakfast, they were all sins, so all 6 sins. And then after my dinner, I went on a binge, eating all sorts of things that I shouldn't. And I didn't feel very well for a start. That was why I was doing it. And then obviously then there's the guilt factor that comes in after you've done something like that. So it's a new start today, but I'm not feeling very confident about it because it's Easter on Sunday and I will be off plan. So there's always this feeling like if I start today, I'm then going to be off plan on Sunday, so what's the point? But I can't think like that because I'm just going to be putting weight on. I have weighed myself this morning, and according to my scales, I am 10 stone, 1 pound and an eighth, or 7/8, whereas yesterday it was 10 stone and 2 pounds. So I've lost an eighth of a pound. I'm not sure. I don't know how it works, and you're not supposed to weigh yourself every day, so that's wrong as well. And you're not supposed to weigh between weigh-ins, so, and my scales definitely don't match Slimming World scales, but I always thought they were heavier. So I'm really not sure. I will have to go on Thursday and weigh in, and if I don't go, it starts a trickly slope of, oh, well, I won't bother, oh, well, I won't bother. So I definitely want to go, catch up with everybody, get weighed in, so that I can see what I've got to tackle over Easter. I'll show you my breakfast, and for my lunch I've got leftover chilli from yesterday to try and be a bit god, and fruit for all of my snacks. So here's my cookies and strawberries. I've got a black coffee, and then this is my lunch that I'm taking. I've also got a couple of apples as a snack, and then there are 3 pears at work as well. Hello, it's me. I am back from work. It is 7:10 now. I actually got back at 3:30 and went to a hair appointment, so that's why I'm a little darker, and I've got some dye around there, so try to ignore that now. I thought I'd pick up and film because I love being back on plan. I've sat here and I've made some salads for the next 2 days, and I'm having my cooked breakfast that I usually have on a Sunday night that I didn't have because I was out being off plan. But I just wanted to let you know how much I love being on plan. I'm really excited about my salads, and it feels so good to be excited about food optimising again and being on plan when I can. So I will talk you through my salads because I know I've had quite a few new subscribers lately, and if you don't go back and watch the previous videos you won't know. So I'll talk you through those now, and then I'll show you my breakfast / dinner when it is ready. So these are my salads. I do definitely advocate that planning and preparing is the definite key to losing weight with the Slimming World food optimising plan. So I've got a bit of free time now, so I've made salads for the next 2 days because I know that I won't have as much time tomorrow night because I work until 5:30 on a Wednesday. So what I've put in here is lettuce, cucumber, onion, cherry tomatoes, chickpeas, some herbs and pastrami. So this is on plan with food optimising, and it's on plan if you were doing an SP day as well, because chickpeas are classed as a pea and pastrami is classed as a pea, and everything else is speed. So they are my salads for the next 2 lunches. So as promised, here's my breakfast. I have got some plum tomatoes, beans, mushrooms. I've got a potato and onion roasted mixture that I have topped with my healthy extra allowance of cheese. I have got 2 eggs and some bacon medallions under there too. Hello, I thought I would just have a quick catch up with you before I go to bed. I didn't show you that I had a hi-fi bar at 3:20, I think. 3:20 I had a hi-fi bar, and that would be the only sins for the day. Although, oh no, it wasn't an SP day at all, no, so it would just be the 3 sins for the day. My healthy extra B was my cookies, and my healthy extra A was the cheese on top of my potatoes, and the rest was all free. So that's good. I needed to pull something back after the night before anyway, so that's good. And I've now got my salads for tomorrow. I'm having a cooked breakfast tomorrow morning, which keeps me fuller for longer. I've found with having the cookies, I've found that I am quite hungry by 9:20 because I have them at 7:20 in the morning. I get to work at 8, and then by the time everyone else has turned up at 9 and got settled down, I'm suddenly feeling hungry again, and I need to start snacking on my apples and fruit that I take. So then I'm hungry for my lunch by 12, and then the afternoon is another nightmare because I've had my lunch so early and I've got to wait until 6 for my dinner, so that clearly isn't working. Although I am snacking on fruit. I've got apples and pears, but when I run out of those I'll just eat hi-fi bars. Or the problem with working in an office is that lots of people bring snacks and cakes for the birthdays, and if they've been on holiday they bring more treats from wherever they've been on holiday, so it is a struggle at work if you are hungry. So I'm going to try having my cooked breakfast tomorrow. Obviously I work until 5:30 tomorrow as well, so it's going to be a long day, and I'd rather not be hungry and not be going off plan because it's weigh day on Thursday. So I will catch up with you in the morning for that. Here's my breakfast. I have got tomatoes, eggs, beans and mushrooms. It's now dinner time, and I have got a jacket potato with the Heck Chicken Italia sausages, which are half a sin each. That's 2 sins of sausages and baked beans. I have then weighed out my healthy extra A allowance of reduced fat cheddar cheese, and a top tip for cheese is grate it with the finest grater possible, and it looks like a lot more. Hello and good morning. It's Thursday morning, so it's weigh day, and I'm just about to have my breakfast. I've got my usual cookies, which I've flavoured with almond essence this morning, and I've got some strawberries on the side for speed. And just to remind you what I'm having for lunch, I've got the salad that I made on Monday night. I am having a tuna steak, some roast potatoes, roast carrot chips and leeks. Good evening, I've just had my dinner which I just showed you, and I'm now going to have a bath and perhaps go to bed. So I'm going to finish this video. I weighed in tonight and I maintained, so I'm really pleased with that. And I thought I was going to gain, and if I had have gained, that would probably have given me more motivation to go under target. I really don't know. I don't know how I've managed to stay at target still. I think perhaps the extra exercise when I have eaten off plan, I tend to try and exercise more to sort of counterbalance the extra calories I'll be consuming. So I've also cut down my portions quite a bit too, I think. So I don't know, whatever I did, it worked, and I managed to stay at target. And I think I've got two or three meals this week out of the 21 which will have to be off plan, and obviously one of those is in Easter Day, so follow me next week to see how I do with that. And thank you very much for all of your comments. I am going to reply to them. It will probably be Saturday again, I think. I know I've got quite a few to catch up on, but I have read them all. It's just responding that I haven't got around to doing, so thank you very much for that, and please leave me more. I think that's it. I will see you next week.